Okay, lighting's better. Hey, how you guys doing? This is Lionel, and I have really my final first impressions video. These fragrances came from Clay's care package. What happened was I was interested in a bunch of stuff, and he reminded me that Aaron was doing fundraising. So long story short, I donated to there, and he gave me this. Now I would have donated anyway, but it did help that he gave me this. Well, it didn't help. It's just you get a tax write off. Plus, he was very generous. So shout out to Clay. Good luck again, Aaron. So my first two were MDCI's Ombre and Les de Rivage Certe, maybe. I don't know how to pronounce it. My second video was Yash, and I think we came to the conclusion that it was Herbie Sanchez helped me out, and I think it was Euphoria, Euphoria. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. That sounds reasonable. So I went with that logic. The other fragrance was, I think it's pronounced peach, cardinal, or peach or peach or something like that. Peach and cardinal. And it is a gorgeous fragrance. In the same vein of Dangerous Liaisons from by Killian, much deeper, much richer, and a much better quality, I think. While Killian's is very nice, even smells I thought was very natural, can't compare to her MDCIs. So far, I'm I'm not only am I impressed. I would argue that MDCI is making the best fragrances on the market. Just my perspective. I really like Bond. I really like Killian. I really love Creed. But MDCI is doing something very, very special. And I shout out to that house and shout out to Clay for really, really, you know, giving all of us access to so much of the information and ways to purchase it. Um, the other one was, like I said, was Yash Euphoria, and it is a very nice fragrance. Also, I think more on the feminine side. Very nice opening, lovely, lovely fragrance. I think a very special bod for a lovely lady in your life. But I mean, if you like the total line, I think it would be a nice fragrance for a male. But you definitely will be towing the line on that one. All three of the MDCIs, though very sweet, a little fruity and some florals. I think a guy can pull them off quite easily, actually. Um, Even peach cardinal. I think you could. I think a guy can pull that one off. So finally, I have two last fragrances. Um, one is from the house of, I guess, Byredo, Byredo. I really have no clue on how to pronounce that one either. Um, However, it's called, it's gotten a lot of popularity as of recently. It's called Oud Immortel. So that's this fragrance, Oud Immortel. And the next fragrance is from the house of Acqua de Parma. And I think it gets fairly amount of love. Now, I don't know if this has been reviewed in the community. Maybe Clay? Maybe Clay. Anyway, it is called Mandorio di Sicilia. I don't know what that means. Something about Sicily, Italy. I would presume. So here we go. I have I have Aqua de Parma on this hand, and I have the Oud Immortal on this arm. So let me start with the easiest of the two, which is the Aqua de Parma. It is very nice. I would label this a gourmand. I would label this sort of a gourmand fragrance, just because it has fruity qualities. And let me tell you what it smells like. It smells like a root beer float. Now I don't know what the notes are in this one. Um, I just kind of looked up the name on Fragrantica and didn't look at the notes and didn't look at the responses. Because when they first sent it, I don't think I knew what it was or who's the house. But what it smells like is a root beer float to me. It smells like root beer and ice cream or something. I don't know what's in it, but that's exactly what it smells like, a root beer float. Um, very, very nice. I like this one a lot also. So, um, very distinct. I've never smelled anything like this one actually. I'm going to look at the price point on this one and see. I wouldn't mind having a few mils of this to throw in. I think it would be something nice. I think it would be very sexy in the heat. Thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy this one. Great fragrance. Thank you, Clay, for that one. But I sprayed it on, and it was just kind of sweet floral something, and then immediately 5 minutes into it, it just kind of changed to like a ice cream and root beer or something, of root beer and cola or something, some kind of soda, some kind of dark soda, and creamy, like sweet. So, first thing that came to mind was like a root beer float of some sort. I only put one spray on, so I don't know what the projection is like. Um, Definitely won't compare to Oud Immortal's projection. Oud Immortal, um, now Immortal is a flower. Maybe some Immortal flower in there, and there's Oud. Um, what it smells like to me is like this very sweet, like a very sweet lime, something in the opening, some type of sweet, creamy, something syrupy citrus, and then the oud kicks in. And when the oud kicks in, it just dominates. However, you're still getting, uh, I mean, it's still a bit sweet and citrusy, but not like a sharp citrus, almost like a creamy citrus, like a syrupy citrus almost. I don't know, some kind of like almost sort of like when I talked about MDCI. No, when I talked about Yash, it was kind of like a you know almost like a pear syrup or something. That's what this one is, like a citrus soaked lime or bergamot or something. Anyway, lemon maybe. Some citrus. It was like a sharp citrus in there. I mean, not sharp like a syrupy citrus scent at first, and then the oud kicks in, and the oud dominates. I mean, this is a very oudy fragrance, very very oud. So if you don't like oud, I would avoid this at all costs because this is very oudy. Of all, as a matter of fact, if I come to think about it, of all the stuff that I have with oud in it, um, this is probably the oudiest of them all. I don't think there's anything else that I have whose oud is this prominent, except I sample. This is almost like someone took pure oud from Killian and poured some sweetness into it, maybe some vanilla and something else. I don't know if there's immortal flower in it. I don't know if that's what the immortal is referring to, and I really don't know that flower very very well. So even if it is, I don't know it. Maybe that's what's causing the syrupiness. Anyway, it is very nice, oudy fragrance. Almost has a almost smells like a little weed, man. Honestly, I hate to say this. It smells, kind of has like an earthy, very earthy oud or some earthy quality to it. It almost gives off this aura of, marijuana, ganja. So anyway, that is my perspective on that one. It project. I mean, I put one spray on and it is dominating. Like I don't even have to put my hand up here. I mean, I can smell it from here. So one spray and it is a beast. I mean, that's from a sample spray. That ain't even a real sprayer. So I don't know what the price point on this is, but if it's even a $200 price range, you're getting a lot of fragrance for this. For you, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. If you're looking for projection and stuff like that, I mean, I don't know what the longevity like, but if it's projecting like this, it'll just have to, like, for it to slow down, you would almost have to just pull a plug on it. It have to just evaporate. I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. It's just getting, actually, from the first spray, it's actually getting louder instead of it's not calming down at all. So it's actually more pronounced as the time is going on. So anyway, those are my perspectives. Acqua de Parma, Mandorlo di Sicilia, Um, Mandoria, I don't know what that means. I'm sure it's Italian. Acqua di Parma, I guess, is an Italian house. I don't really know a lot about that house. And I don't know where Byredo. I don't know what that house is either. I don't know what what nationality the house derives from. Maybe something French. I know it's a beast of a freaking fragrance. It is a beast. I mean, it is a beast. Um, and maybe I'll wear this. I mean, it may have to. I don't know. I don't know if I can wear this one. I mean, I don't know. I may try to pull it off and warm and wear it to work one day and see what happens. So, but I see it. I, if I'm guessing, it's going to last long and project a while because one spray is very potent on my skin. So, anyway, those are the two. I greatly appreciate you guys' time. I do think I'm going to do one more review and then that is it. I appreciate it. Peace.